guys, Sarah and Caleb here, and we are excited to
make candy apple.
Halloween style. Do these look spooky or what? I know my kitchen looks a little spooky. There is sprinkles everywhere, but I wouldn't have it any other way because we're having a total blast. So we're gonna share tips and tricks with you on how we made our Halloween trick-or-treat candy apples. And it was so much fun to get into the kitchen with you, Caleb, and I can't wait for us to take some bites of these candy apples. What do you think?
Stay tuned.
Speaking of bites, we took tons of bites during the filming of this, didn't we, Caleb?
Yes, we did.
You're still eating. So I'd like to say that there's some health involved in all of this, right, Caleb?
An apple a day keeps the doctor away, even if it's covered in caramel.
All right, let's go through our ingredients list, shall we?
Yep.
Okay, so first we're going down the apple aisle. Caleb, what are the different apple choices that we have for our caramel and candy apples?
We have red apples, which are nice and delicious, that are always freshly picked. Then we have our green apples, which are always super sour. And then we have our gold apples, which are nice and tasty all year round.
That's right. Which do you prefer?
Gold apple.
Now, I know Caleb has an apple preference. I have a preference of my own, and it's not necessarily using caramel. It's using frosting. We had a total blast using frosting instead of caramel on the majority of our apples, and we found that that made our apple experience much more creative. We were able to add eyeballs, which actually stuck to the frosting perfectly, and we were able to use different character traits. So we used frosting colors like green and purple, and of course white for the ghost and the mummy, and this really upped our creative game when it came to making these apples. Oh my gosh, how much fun. So of course you know where to find the frosting, down the baking aisle. I think you'll be pretty surprised of how many options there are. There's pinks for maybe a pretty little princess, and purple. We of course found a really nice little Frankenstein green. And then that's also where we found our eyeballs. We found a lot of little decorative eyeballs, and just let your imagination run wild with all the different decorations that you can find for your candy apple experience.
Zombie, part 1. Action.
All right, now you get to watch our creative genius come through. Let's start off with the zombie. Actually, I kept calling him a Frankenstein. I don't know, he's green, mean, and a Halloween machine. Here we go. So this is very simple. You just grab your frosting and you go to town, spreading that over your apple. So this is, again, trust me, very, very easy. So you can just power your way through several of these. Add a few sprinkles to the hair and a couple little chocolate chip eyes. There we go. A button nose. And of course, you can't forget little marshmallows as the mouth. I think this was Caleb's favorite part, was adding the little marshmallow mouth. I'm wondering if this makes him more zombie-like or more Frankenstein-like. What is it? I think it's a Frankenstein. I don't know. Let's add more marshmallows and find out. So cute either way. Now let's move on to making a mummy. Perfect for those little eyes. You start to take some frosting and then add some frosting layers over the top. And this one was super cute. Even though it was a little bit more messy and complicated, we had a blast with this one. Adorable, right? So this concludes our segment here with our frosting styled candy apples. It's so much fun to be able to make these. They do have a little bit of a flavor difference as well. I would highly suggest sticking these in the fridge for just maybe an hour or so to have the frosting chilled on the candy apple. It tastes so good that way, and it's so different from your traditional caramel apple. And again, I think the draw to the frosting is it's not as sticky as caramel can get all over those little baby fingers and all the kids that are wanting to do this fun project of decorating their apples. I think that they're able to get a lot more creative with the color variety that frosting offers, and the taste is actually wonderful once you can chill those apples and take a big crunchy bite. So have fun, experiment, get creative, and enjoy.
Wait a second. How is it that this whole kitchen has turned into Halloween? And how is it that I have cat ears on? Something very tricky is going on around here. Somebody's left behind a mask. I think I know who it is. I think it's Caleb. Yeah. Nice job. So what did you do here, Caleb?
Nothing. I didn't do this.
Must be the magic of Halloween, huh?
Yeah.
Ooh, okay, I think I have a spooky mystery on my hands, but hey, while we're at it, might as well think about this decorating business in the kitchen. I highly encourage everybody to pull out those extra Halloween decorations, throw them in the kitchen, put on a party, have a little fun trick-or-treating Halloween theme songs going on, and just really enjoy this time. We love this season, and we hope you do too. So thanks again for watching, and enjoy.